Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Angelica Bonilla here with Excellent Real Estate here in the HD and the Bonilla Group. So today I'm going to be answering a question for you guys that I keep getting asked. This question is moving to Victorville and having to work like in LA or the Inland Empire, Rancho Cucamonga, or any of these areas down the hill. Is it worth moving to Victorville? That's what we're going to be going over. Just a little thing that I want to go over or talk to you about, a little bit of pros and cons, and kind of explain to you what I think. So that's what we're going to be going over in this video. Hopefully, it can answer a couple of questions if you're thinking about relocating to Victorville, California, but you're still having to work down the hill or having to work in LA or the Inland Empire, Riverside, Rancho, any of the areas down the hill. All right, guys, I hope this information is going to help you make a better decision when it comes to seeing if moving to the HD is going to be worth it for you. Hello, High Desert. Find out if it's worth it. All right, guys. First off, let's talk about the job opportunities, okay, that you're going to find downhill, like in Los Angeles or Inland Empire. Okay, so Los Angeles is a major hub for a variety of careers, okay, options that are going to come across and a variety of industries. On the other hand, like in Rancho Cucamonga or the Inland Empire, they still offer quite a bit of decent job opportunities, but you're not going to get those job opportunities up here in the high desert. There is a lot of good paying jobs still, but there's not a big variety of jobs available here in the high desert. Okay. So you're going to want to keep. So, how's the job market? So, the job market here in Victorville, California, because I see that a lot of people are talking about there's no jobs in Victorville. Okay. There's no jobs if you don't look for the jobs. Okay. Or maybe there's no jobs in what you are currently working in or you want to do. So, I mean, there's just one way around it. You either are going to get the training that you need, or you're going to get into a whole new field if you want to move up here, or you're going to look into the jobs that are available here. Okay, so I had one client. She had called me looking to buy a new home. The husband was kind of worried that he wasn't going to be able to find a job here. And then she was asking me, "Oh, do you think that he can find a job here?" And I'm like, "Well, what does he do?" Right? So it turns out that he was a mechanic. So I told him, so why? I told her, why don't you tell him to call the company that he currently works with and see if he can get a transfer to Victorville, okay? Because we had one of those companies here. So he did make the call. I guess they weren't. It was like 2, 3 weeks. She, wasn't calling me back, and then I called her, and actually she called me and told me, guess what? My husband did call, and they actually told him that they do have a job opening for him. So it looks like we are going to be making the move to Victorville. Okay. So it's something that simple. Okay, guys. So we probably, okay, don't have a huge job market. Okay. We're not LA. Okay. But there is jobs here and there's a lot of opportunities. A lot of people are coming here to open their own business. Okay. In restaurants, in stores, in other type of businesses. Okay. So we have a huge way for you to make an income if you really look into it. Okay. And we might not have a lot of jobs, but we have a huge Amazon, okay, that just opened here and they're going to be providing 1,000 or more jobs. Okay. I mean, there's jobs in aviation, in trucking, logistics. I mean, delivery. I mean, fast food, retail, healthcare. Um, there's jobs in a lot of different areas. You're just gonna have to really look into it and find them. But I mean, if you ask me, Okay, we don't have a huge job market, but there is jobs if you really look into it and you actually apply. Keep that in mind if you are thinking about making your move up to Victorville, because you're gonna be having a lot more travel time. Even if you're just going down to Rancho Cucamonga, that's still 45 minutes to 50 minutes going down and then going back up. Okay. Some people can make it down to Rancho in 35 minutes. Okay. I don't suggest that, but there's a lot of people that do take that commute, and it does take them about 35 minutes to go down the hill. Okay, it all depends where you live up here in the high desert. You can live in Oak Hills, you're going to get down the hill a lot faster. If you live in Hesperia, that can also help in your commute time. Okay, so just keep that. All right, guys, so let's talk. So today I kind of wanted to have a real talk with you guys, okay, about commuting down the hill, or if you're going to be moving into Victorville and everything you're going to have to deal with commuting down the hill from Victorville, Hesperia, Apple Valley, Adelanto, okay? So actually going to be going down the hill because we didn't want to come to the Victor Valley Mall. Okay, that's going to happen. Okay, you're going to get tired of just coming and doing the regular stores, or just the regular shopping. Okay, because like we do have a mall here, but it's a good sized mall, but it doesn't have that much options. Okay, so we do have a lot of food shopping. Okay, but you're gonna run into these feelings and situations once you move here to the high desert. It's where you're gonna be bored of going to the regular Victor Valley Mall, and then you're gonna tell yourself, is it worth going down the hill? And what time do I need to go so I don't get a lot of traffic going down the hill? So for all you commuters, or everybody that's thinking about moving here to the HD, I kind of want to show you my drive down to Rancho. We're going to go to Victorian Gardens, to Rancho to go eat, and then we're going to go down to Ontario. Okay, so it's saying, doesn't tell us how long it's going to take us. 35 minutes. So it's going to take us 35 minutes to get to Rancho. Okay, but that's if you're lucky. That's if there's no traffic. Okay, so we did leave about 1 p.m. But look at all the stuff that's going on the freeway. Okay, so we did leave like around 1 p.m. just so that we don't have to deal with a lot of traffic. And we know that we're gonna have to probably stay down there until after maybe 6, so we don't get the afternoon traffic coming back up the hill. Keep that in mind, because I know that there's a lot of people wanting to move here to the high desert and to Victorville, especially because of the home affordability. Okay, if you keep in mind that the medium sales price right now is $428,000. Okay, that's the medium sales price. Right now, we're seeing the new home sales price go up a lot in value. Okay, but you have to consider you are getting a brand new home, right? Okay, so let's we have to really consider everything that's going to come into play, because if you're just moving up the hill just to um, come and find something cheaper, like let's just say you're going to be renting here for a little bit, okay, and then you're going to be moving back down to LA, okay, you can do that as well. Okay, but if you're thinking about moving in and buying a home here, there's a lot more things to consider. Okay, because once you start living here, I'm talking to you from my experiences, okay? You're gonna feel the drive like I really can say that I started feeling the drive within 3 years of living here in the high desert. Okay, like the first 2 years, it was fine. I would go down to Rancho, down to Riverside, like nothing. It was fine. I didn't really feel it as much as I do now. So now I really don't even want to go down the hill to go to the beach. Okay. I do go down the hill to go to Ontario Mills or go to Rancho's Victorian Gardens, okay, to go shopping. Okay. Because we only have one mall here in the high desert, actually, and the outlets. We also have the Barstow outlets. Okay. So, but you get kind of tired of going to the same places. Okay. So I do go down shopping to those areas, and I like to go to the beach. I like to go to Hollywood, okay, to go grab something to eat that I haven't had in a while, okay? Just because that's where we used to live, okay? We used to live in San Fernando Valley, then moved to Riverside, then made our way up here to Victorville. Okay. So trust me, I've been around the way. Okay. So I kind of I know how it is to live in different areas and how it feels. Okay. And that's why I'm going to tell you that you're going to start feeling it within 3 years of your move up here to the high desert. You'll start feeling even that 45-minute commute, because it's 45 minutes going down and then it's 45 minutes going up. And then sometimes it can take an hour and a half just to go down the hill. Okay. Because there's traffic. You need to keep in mind that there's going to be traffic sometimes in the holidays because people are going up to Vegas or they're coming from Vegas. That's another big deal here. Okay, so we're going to have those traffic and those type of situations. Okay, hustle and bustle of the city life. Okay, like the LA, uh, you might be drawn to the destinations, okay, the entertainment, all of the tech, all the financial job opportunities. Okay, there's something for everyone, okay, in Los Angeles, right? But you need to keep in mind that the cost of living is going to match up to the city vibes, right? So it can be a pretty steep penny, right, to live in LA or even live in Riverside or even in Rancho Cucamonga now. Okay. So you need to keep that in mind also. Out Victorville. Okay. So it's a bit more further out. Okay. I want to talk to you about Victorville because if you're seeing this video, you're probably thinking about moving here. And I want you to know that all of the area here is not just called Victorville. Okay. You're going to have Oak Hills as soon as you come up the hill. The first city is Oak Hills, Hesperia, Victorville. You're going to have Apple Valley, Adelanto, Barstow, Oro Grande. Okay. And then, of course, it's going to go for the to the other cities. So the high desert is has a pretty much a couple of different areas for you to consider. It's not just Victorville, okay? But you could start looking for homes in Victorville or apartments in Victorville because it's the city that's closest to the freeway, okay? Hesperia as well, okay? But I just wanted to give you that quick little tip, okay? So when you're looking for houses, you can kind of look into the other areas as well, not just Victorville. Because if you put in Victorville, that's all you're going to get online, right? All the houses that are for rent or for sale in Victorville. So if you want to expand your area, okay, and look into other areas, look into the list that I just gave you. So that way you can check out and see what's more affordable out here in the high desert, okay? So, like I was saying, so Victorville is a little further out. So, it's going to offer you a more affordable cost of living compared to both Los Angeles or the Inland Empire or Rancho Cucamonga, right? So, if you want to stretch your budget, maybe Victorville might be the way to go. Okay. So, if you are thinking about looking for a more affordable place, because we all know we're looking for some kind of affordability, right? Okay, you are going to find more affordable apartments if you're looking to rent, okay, and you are going to find more affordable homes for rent in the area as well, okay. And now if you're looking to buy a house, okay, prices are still going up, okay, but you could still find a pretty good size home for a decent budget in Victorville and in Apple Valley. Okay. Apple Valley is the way to go if you're looking for something under 400,000. Apple Valley is going to be your best bet. Okay. So I just wanted to give you that little bit of information, okay, and let you know. Okay, I get this question a lot as well. Okay, so really it comes down to your priorities. Okay, if you're chasing a career opportunity and excitement of city living, okay, then Victorville's not going to be worth it for you. Okay, maybe you should consider staying maybe down the hill in the Inland Empire or Rancho Cucamonga or Riverside or any of the areas down the hill. But if you are looking at a more relaxed place to live, are more what you're after, Victorville is the best place to go. Okay, so Victorville or Rancho Cucamonga, right, could be the perfect fit for you. Affordable and a more relaxed place, Victorville is going to be the best way to go for you. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Victorville. Okay. It's a little hard to transition to living here in the high desert just because you're going to have way, a different way of living. Okay. That's all I can tell you. It's going to be more, you're going to have more time. It's a lot more quieter here. You're going to be able to live where you're not so close to your neighbors if that's what you're looking for. Now, if you're looking to live into a city where there's city walks or sidewalks and street lights and little parks, you can live in those type of areas as well. Okay, so you're going to be able to have the best of both worlds, okay, where you can be living a more relaxed rural living and a more suburban, nice home, 2 stories or single story or brand new home. You're going to be able to have more opportunities to choose to see what kind of lifestyle you're going to want to move into here in Victorville. So if you're asking me, is it worth it? Okay, if you're under a certain age and you still go out a lot, okay, you're probably, it's not going to be a perfect fit for you, okay? Because if I could tell you the truth, okay, my kids, they enjoy going down the hill. They like going to the beach. They like going out to restaurants. They like enjoying more of an outdoor vibe. So they're having to travel down the hill a lot more. Okay, like me, I'm fine. I enjoy being more calm, more relaxed, more peaceful, going to the food trucks that they just opened up, right? The food park, the food park trucks that they just opened up here in Old Town Victorville, okay, or going to the farmers market or just going to the community center and talking to the neighbors. Okay, that's a more relaxed vibe that you're going to get here. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, it's boring. But if all going to be however you want to take it, is it boring or we're not just used to being more relaxed and having more time to do other things than just going? Okay. And that's how I can explain it. Okay. You can step back and not have that pressure of just keep going. Okay. You could step back and enjoy your days off. You can step back, like I said, go enjoy some time at the park, go do a hike, go bike riding to the Mojave Desert Trail, okay, in Victorville or in Apple Valley, or go to a free movie at the park or a concert at the park here in the summers. Okay, they're going to start up again. Or hey, go for a dip in the pool, in the community pool in Apple Valley. That's the type of living you're going to have out here. Okay, so if you ask me if it's worth it, for me, it's definitely worth the move. For other people, you're going to have to see what kind of lifestyle you're aiming to have because it's going to be a more relaxed, chill lifestyle. Okay. And for some people, that's going to be boring. And for other people like me, I enjoy it. Okay. I like to have that time. I'm able to read books, I'm able to enjoy other things and other activities than just going out or doing this or doing that. I mean, I'm doing other things. Okay. So I hope that I can remember it's going to be all about finding the right balance for you personally. Okay. Because if you're thinking about making your move here to the HD, you're really going to have to be comfortable with not having a lot of activities to do, like a social activities. Okay. You're going to have to go down the hill a lot. Okay. But I mean, there's a lot, plenty to do here. It's just going to be a different type of lifestyle and a different type of living. Okay. You're going to have a lot more family time, a lot more family things to do. Um, it's just going to be a whole 360 type of living. Okay, that's all I can tell you. I mean, I don't regret it, but a lot of things for you to consider is your lifestyle. Okay, so consider also your career goals, your lifestyle preferences, and your financial situation before making your leap here to the high desert. Okay, and the Victorville area. All right, guys. So, if you want me to give you some advice, there's a couple of things that you need to consider before you make your move to the HD or Victorville, Apple Valley, or any of the areas out here in the high desert. Okay, the first thing is going to be that you need to consider what type of lifestyle you are going to want to be living out here in the high desert. Okay, does your lifestyle, would you like to live closer to the city, or like in this type of neighborhood where there's sidewalks, where there's paved roads? Okay, as you can see, there's not a lot of city lights. Okay, this is Spring Valley Lake. Okay, so you're going to be able to live around a man-made lake. Okay, this is a master plan community here in Victorville, California. Okay, so these are the type of things that you're going to want to consider. Okay, are you going to want to come in and rent, or are you going to want to buy? That's another thing for you to consider. Are you going to want to be buying maybe a new construction, just like this property here? Okay, so this is how the single stories, new construction look here in Victorville, California. Okay, so there's a lot of things for you to consider before you make your move to the HD. Okay, so the main thing that you're going to want to see is what kind of lifestyle, because like I tell everybody, there's going to be a couple of different lifestyles here in the area. If you're going to be a renter, a owner, or you're going to live in the city, or you're going to live in the rural side of the high desert. Okay, the rural side is where you have dirt roads. You're going to see a video here in a little bit. Dirt roads, newer homes, but on dirt roads, not a lot of street lights, no sidewalks. Okay, things to consider. Okay, is that the type of living you're going to want to be doing, or are you going to prefer more of a city living, a neighborhood that has sidewalks, green trees? Okay, then you're going to have to look for an older community. Okay, so, and another thing to consider is that a lot of the homes here, if they're new, they are going to be coming with solar panels. It's a California mandate. So you're either going to be leasing the solar panels, or you're going to be purchasing the solar panels if you're buying a new construction or a newer home here in the HD. Okay, so solar panels are mandated in California. So I wanted to just give you that little advice. Consider what kind of lifestyle you're going to be living before you start shopping around to buy a home or to even rent in the area. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of things for you to consider. I think that's one of my biggest advice that I can give you, is kind of know what kind of lifestyle you are going to want to be living. There's a lot of biking trails, some hiking, okay, a lot of outdoor activities here. Okay, and there's going to be a lot more family activities like concerts at the park, okay, movies at the park, They have an activity that's called Victorville Sings that starts all summer. Okay, that gets you and the family out into Victorville to um, enjoy a lot of family outdoor time. Okay, so yes, there's going to be a lot of things for you to consider when it comes to lifestyle. Also, are you going to be closer to the freeway? Okay, because a lot of people contact me and they tell me, oh yeah, I want to maybe live in Oak Hills because it's closer, or Hesperia. It's got to be Hesperia, but then they can't seem to be able to afford those areas. And I always tell them, look into Apple Valley. They have a lot of great homes in Apple Valley and a lot of great shopping, and it's a nice community as well. And it has a lot to offer in Apple Valley as well. Okay, so look into the lifestyle. I think that's the main biggest advice, because I get a lot of people that move here and then when they come and they end up in an area that they weren't kind of expecting for it to be the way that it is, because they're used to a whole different way of living. Okay, so just that's my biggest advice to you. Make sure you know what kind of lifestyle you're gonna want
Oreos
to
over
live.
here. Wow. Pretzels, lemonade, churros. This is the number one spot. It's the number one spot. And then the mango chamoy. Excuse me. This side is going to probably be a little bit more rural area, because we're going to be going down Bear Valley Road. So we're 7 minutes away from the property. So let's take a look at how the area looks. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let me know what you want to know. If there's anything you want to know about Apple Valley, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Okay, so we're on Bear Valley Road in Kiowa Road. Can you turn that off? The clicker? For the car? Yep. And all the Apple Valley Day. It's kind of crazy that it's windy and raining. So we're on Navajo Road and Bear Valley Road now. So that's where the high school is, right there in the corner. Okay. On the other side, there's Apple Valley High School. Right there. Stadium. It's crazy to see so much land out here. And it's all gonna be gone. And there's so many businesses coming in. It's all gonna be built up in something. This is what I always get like mixed feelings about the movie theater.
Oh, the only
Yeah, the only AMC. I just don't. Is it actually closed down now? Because it was open. Oh yeah, it looks like they did. Oh my God, they did close it down. It's just so far away. They're building a gas station. Another gas station. Car wash Caution gas station. Now the whole plaza is like empty. They should have done something with this. It's really gonna be rural because I know it's probably gonna be a dirt road or something.
It's gonna be freezing. It's gonna be freezing.
Oh, freezing.
Pretty.
I might have to leave Ross' car here. Or is it a street? Oh. There you go. Dirt road. Shit, my face. I mean, this is where you're gonna get bigger lot sizes and newer houses out here. A lot of people are not gonna like to drive off this dirt road every day. You want to be? That's why I always say, do you want the city living or do you want the rural living? And this is a prime example of how things can change up here in Apple Valley. Okay. Because we were just over there, we're looking at all the houses closer to the city streets, and now look at this house, more in the rural area. But it's super nice. I mean, it's a really nice house.
Situation before making your leap here to the high desert, okay, and the Victorville area. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, to share the video, subscribe to my channel, okay? If you want to keep seeing more information like this, okay, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what else do you want to know about living here in the HD. All right, guys, Angelica Bonilla here with Excellence Real Estate here in the HD and the Bonilla Group. Remember that we're getting you closed with confidence. So if you're thinking about making your move up here to the high desert and you want to buy a home, definitely reach out because we get calls, texts, emails day and night from people just like you wanting to make their move up here to the high desert. All right, guys, see you on the next video. Bye.